This will be a tour of my yard today, which is July 7th, 2021. First, this is the ginkgo tree that was planted shortly after I moved here in 2011. It's looking pretty good right now. I've been giving it extra water, but it's gotten a little rain the last couple of days, so it's looking pretty good. And right next to it is the larch tree that I posted about a little while ago. The weeping European larch tree. It's doing great. See all the new leaves on it? Still haven't taken care of the dirt that I dug out of it. But I might just use this as a place to plant peonies next year. Which, speaking of peonies, this is the peony box. As you can see, maybe you can see, all of this stuff, which I've learned is mugwort, that I was told was a delicious cooking herb by the lady at the garden shop, that has totally taken over. Why I ever planted these together, I don't know, but you'll see that there's way more of the mugwort in here than the peonies. And because of the drought, I didn't water them. They didn't do that well. Let's see. This is on the edge of the property, but you can see I've not been cutting down the milkweed. And every year, more of it grows, which the butterflies, the monarch, as you know, love it. There's quite a few of them. I just go around them when I cut the grass. There's quite a few. Also with the blackberries. So they grow up together. So I'll have to get out here and trim those off. Let's see. Here is the rose bush. The climbing rose bush. That does okay. I mean, it blooms here, but it was here when I moved here. And I really don't know how to take care of it. I cut off the dead wood every year and give it some fertilizer. Here's some house plants that I put out just to get them outside. And let's see. There's the trees, the fruit trees. That's the pear tree. The apple trees. The 3 apple trees, which are totally blocked from getting much sun by this. I think it's a locust tree. I really haven't identified it, but I should put it into that web thing that Vic gave me to figure out exactly what tree that is. Hopefully they cover trees. This is just a little thing. I took a patio out with these bricks and just have stacked them here, and here they sit. This is chives. This is a blooming ground cover that's blooming out front because it gets more sun, but here it takes a little longer. More chives. These are hosta that I bought at the bargain bin at Meijer's a few years ago that are doing great here. And then, of course, you got the beautiful, not poison ivy. Hideous. Alright, let's go on. There's another shot of the apple tree. I see some apples on it. I don't spray it. I don't use any kind of methods, and I don't eat the apples. They fall for the deer. It works for me. This is the rhubarb in its container. Not doing that well because of the heat, and I haven't been real good about, yeah. Not sure what that bird is. It's an unfamiliar call. Cute. Well, okay, let's go on. I know I'm ADD, but I've been wanting to do this all tour thing, video tour for a while. This is the old cast iron tub that I have planted with strawberries. Again, the drought killed some of them. I think there's maybe 10 of the 18 left. I've been trying to keep it weeded. There is the bluebird box with the nesting bluebirds. I haven't seen the bluebirds in a while, but that doesn't mean they're not still in there. They could be. Maybe not. There's that cow skull that I took a picture of before that was laying in the tub. Now it's just covered with grass and weeds. Okay. These are a couple of geraniums that I bought from the farm store I go to, but they look so beautiful when I got them, and I'm not happy with them. I prefer the ivy geranium to these potted ones. This is the sage and the basil. This is an old swing tire, or not, like swing that somebody gave us a while back that makes a perfect, it's too beat up to sit on it, but it makes a nice garden thing to put plants on. Plant stand. This is what, using with the help of Vic and Jen about identification. This is a St. John's wort that just grows up on its own. This is the beautiful flowers. This thing really has came out nice in the last few days with the rain. I think it's some kind of a butterfly. Something the butterflies love. I forgot what it's called. I did go to that website and identify it. It's so pretty. Woo! This is the green peppers, the 2 green peppers I bought after the other 4 I bought were killed by frost. Not doing that great. I mean, they look like they're about ready to have blossoms on them. But I think, and I have been watering them regularly. Here is the tomato, 1 tomato that recovered from frost. Another one not doing that great. There's the 3rd one. And then this one here, you can see, is one I bought from the store. These are self-planted sunflowers. Some more St. John's wort back there with the chamomile. They just grow on their own. And next to it is the mullein, a smaller one. This is something I need to get identified, but it grows all over out here. And this is the cosmos that planted from seeds. Look at those beautiful feathery stems and leaves. If that's not gorgeous, I don't know what is. And below here are some asters that haven't bloomed yet. I haven't seen any buds on them either, but I think they will be budding pretty soon. Maybe not till fall. I'm not sure about them. I've never tried to grow them before. These are that beautiful, I think they call it dragon's tongue. I forgot the formal name for it, but I mean, after it's blown or bloomed, it's coming back a little bit. I think next year it's going to be way better. This is that other plant. Actually, the blossoms look a lot like St. John's wort, just a different color. And this is one of the ground covers I bought that is really adjusting well to being transplanted. This is one of the lilac, the dwarf lilacs that was transplanted last year. Looking good now. This is one of the dianthus. Not doing as well as its little cousin over there, but this is that new woolly thyme. This is a hosta I put in here. It prefers shade, so it's doing okay. It's alive here, but really this is too sunny of a location. Then we've got the beautiful echinacea that is just now coming into its own. Look at all of those blossoms on there. Looks good. This is one of the taller mulleins. And next to it, another lilac. Another self-seeded sunflower. This is some stuff, I need to get it identified. But it just grows out here all over the place. It's pretty. A small blossom. A small plant. I remember these from where I lived as a kid. And I remember chewing those leaves, and they have like a lemony taste to them. I need to identify that on my to-do list. And then we've got this dianthus that's doing a lot better. Its first year after moving here last year. This is that firecracker plant. The frost got that really bad, and I cut off all the dead parts, but it's taken a little while to recover, and it is an annual, so it won't be back next year unless I buy another one. This is the landscaping plant. I'm not sure what it is. It might be some kind of euonymus. I need to get that identified. More of the ground cover. I got a whole, I think, an 8-pack of those, so there's a lot of them. This is one of the lupine. Not doing that well. I think it might be getting too much sun. I'm not sure. Now look at these. These are the zinnias that came from the seed pack, from the seed bank. Aren't these, man, they're really looking good. And I'm hoping to get a lot of seeds off of